Hey everybody, it's Rob Bingham. I've got the privilege of being able to bring another brand new product to you to do a video review on. This has been very kindly sent to me by Kinisy. So who are Kinisy, you may ask? They've already brought a few products to market, but I'll give you a little bit of a background. The man behind the brand is the incredible young pilot called Hamish Morley, who resides in the UK. Hamish just finished an engineering degree apprenticeship at none other than Rolls-Royce. Studying mechanical engineering with electronics, he is now working as a design engineer at Rolls-Royce. So needless to say, this guy is a smart cookie. With his love and passion for RC helicopters, Hamish looked at new parts and new products to bring to the market, including ones that you didn't even know that you needed until now. Introducing the new Glow Link. So Glow Link is basically to replace what would traditionally be your crocodile clip. And I know a lot of people can say, well, there's nothing wrong with my crocodile clip. Why do I need a new product? And why should I spend money on this when this works perfectly okay? And it does work perfectly okay. But I'm going to show you a little scenario that I have with one of my models as to why this is really cool. Firstly, it does away with needing the earth lead. There's no need for this earth lead on this unit because the earth is built into the power supply that's coming into it. So if you take another one of the Kinisy products, which is their new Smart Glow, this has been out probably 6 months or so now. The Smart Glow will go into, and I've done a video, if you look at my videos, I've already done a video review on this. So this goes into your flybarless controller so that you can switch on and off. It's like remote glow for your helicopter. Super light, very durable, aluminium case. You can manually ignite it. It comes up with green LEDs when your glow plug is good. It comes up with red LEDs when your glow plug's bad. But instead of using this lead, we can now ditch this and use this instead. And on the back of here, we've got our polarity and our signal. So we don't need a signal because we're not doing a signal. All we're using is positive and negative. So positive and negative into there. And we've now got our glow cut adapter. There's a couple of reasons why Hamish has gone about this, and there's a couple of very neat features with this. The main feature that's not here yet but is hopefully going to be incorporated soon is the ability of being able to use your flybarless controller to act as to burn up your glow plug in the event of a chicken dance. And my understanding of this is that if your throttle signal is at 0, as in you've crashed and it's, you know, not, you've lost your radio signal, you've lost your radio link, the telemetry on board will see that your RPM sensor is still showing your motors running. Then it will send direct 2S voltage through this and burn up that glow plug in a split second. That's not here yet, but that's the intended, or that's something that hopefully is coming in the future. But straight away, the first thing that springs to mind with this, and if I show you, this is a YS91 cylinder head, and you can see how cool this is. It just is a big magnet in there. It's got a samarium, I can't pronounce this, samarium cobalt magnet. That's right, samarium cobalt magnet, and it's super tough. So I'm really pulling on that, and it's sticking on there really well. So that's not falling off in normal flight. But there's something else that can definitely stop it falling off on flight, and I'll show you that in a second. So there it is on a YS head. This is a OS55. Again, fits in there, no problem at all, straight in OS55 head. And you actually got to give it a really good tug, which is great. My favorite engine a lot. 3D speed. Fitting straight on that, and you see it's quite, you've got to properly pull on this. You see it snapping back into place. So it's working really well. Now at the moment it's only available for the OS glow plugs. So if I take my YS56, which has got a Enya plug in it, this doesn't work with Enya plugs. Okay, I know quite a few people use Enya plugs, but at the moment this is for OS only. So we'll move that to one side. So now when we've got our plug, let me just take this plug out of here quickly. This is another really cool feature that we've got on this device. Is built into here, there's a little pin at the back, and that pin will grip into your hexagonal of your plug, and opposite it is a tiny little M2 by 2mm set screw, and now you can do up that set screw. If I can get that Allen key in there, it's very, very small. There we go. Right, so, and you can just nip that up. Okay, that plug is in there tight now. That's not coming out. So now you can assemble this. Let me unplug that for a minute. You can now assemble this onto your engine with the plug attached. But how do you tighten it up? Well, as an optional extra, there's this glass fiber reinforced nylon installation tool, and it's got the necessary fittings inside there that match the shoulders that have been machined on this. This is anodized aluminium, this is solid brass, and then what they've got down then is a insulator that's down inside the plug to obviously insulate the positive and negative. And what you do is you just put your cable in there, and now that locks in to do onto your plug. So if I get my cylinder head again now, and I can just get that where it's nice and square, there we go. So now I can do up my glow plug, and I can, it's really quite, it's pretty good. It's, you know, you're going to be able to tighten up your plug enough with it. It's pretty tough. And now that's on there and secure. Now I can't pull that off. That's not coming off. So in a crash or anything like that, and this is where this chicken dance thing comes back into play, is because in a crash, that's not falling off. And so long as you've got power going to your flybarless controller, I know most people flying big models have got backup batteries on them now. I certainly have on all of my models. So even if my main Nitro, main receiver pack decides to die, I've still got a battery backup that's going to power everything. And the way this will work is that will send direct voltage down this wire, burn up the glow plug, and stop your engine straight in its tracks. So I think this is a really cool idea, and who would have thought that we don't need crocodile clips anymore? There's a new product to come out that's going to be better. I'm going to add into the end of this video now a section of where this comes into its own, particularly for me because I've got big hands, and you'll see the reason why. Okay, cheers. Okay, so this is my Tron Nitron 90, and I've just had the engine out for some service work, and I just want to show something that I constantly have, well, not constantly because I don't change many glow plugs because I don't run my engine lean, but I just want to show you a situation I've found with this particular model, and I've had with other models as well, and it's to do with this narrow frames. When you come to put your glow alligator clip onto your glow plug, I can't get my hand in here with it pinched. That's as far as I can reach. So every time, if I take the glue plug off, or I've got to do that, I've got to use needle nose pliers, and I've got to try and bite it like that. Get it, sorry, I'm looking through the camera and looking at my heli, and I've got to try and get it on. There we go, it's on. Right, so I've got my glue plug on, and it's quite difficult to see in there when you're looking through this hole. If I put it too far and I'm now touching against the outer case, which is going to short out my glue driver, I can't see when the model is, I'm attaching this plug, where that's going. Is that going too far, and is that going right through and actually touching my plug in there? So let's say my glue plug goes in the field. I now can't get, with big hands, look, I mean, my hands are wedged into there, and I can't get that in and press this at the same time. And this is where the device comes along that you thought you never needed is worth its weight in gold, because now I can just pop that in there, and the magnet, there we go, it's in. And you can see now, and give this a little bit of a tug. It's actually pulling my helicopter forward as I pull on this. It's got, there you go, it's actually pulling the model forward as I try and pull this plug off. See it snapping in there. So that's not coming off. Then also, if I need to extract the insertion tool, which I've already just shown you, just hooks on and you screw that in and your glue plug's in. So now this isn't going to fall off your glue plug in use. But it's also very simple. I've taken the set screw out for a minute, but you can see now up close, you can see the little indent that goes into it. It's high temperature internal insulator inside, and you can see the pin at the top that connects the power to the center of the glue plug. But I think this is really good quality. You can see here the aluminium, it's all machined in aluminium. It's good quality, lovely bit of kit. And let's see, this is brass. It's got a nice solid feel to it. I did weigh it, and I can't remember what it was now, 6-7 grams. It's not very heavy, so it's not going to add a lot of weight to your model. But I just like the fact that somebody with me with working man size hands can easily get that. You just got to get it cammed to the right position. Where's the hex? There it is. Obviously it's got to fit on the flats of the hex, but it's so easy to get that glow plug into the model and have that in there. I'm definitely going to be using these in all of my glue plug models from now on. I think this is a cracking idea. Anyway, that's it. That's the new Glow Link from Kinisy. If you go onto the Kinisy website, these are available now, I believe. Or if they're not available now, they're going to be available very soon. Obviously this one was being sent to me to review. Okay, cheers for now, guys. Safe flying.